part of presentations these days. The other alternative is to stand at the keyboard and use the left and right slide. Left and right buttons on the slide. F5 on the keyboard is the shortcut to quickly getting the slide up and escape to getting it off. I notice a lot of guys go to this place. Yes, that's the way to launch the slide. But you just press F5 on your keyboard and it brings it up. One touch. No. Once you have this off, this is another presenter. I want us to pass it around. Now, we've broken the receiver. So this is very important. Once you break the receiver and it doesn't work, this is as good as useless. The pointer itself works, but it cannot transmit to the computer because the receiver is due. So I have a good one which we've all been using. Some of them are complex. This is very simple, that's why I like it. It comes with forward, backward, present, stop. This one does a lot more. It has the time. You can see the time you're using. If you look at it very well, that's digital screen. It has the time. But we all know that clocks are all over the classes. We have clocks, so I don't really fancy that. But that's my choice. You might like this one. You can get them for $200 or thereabout. They're very good for presenting. Even if you have kids and you want them to be entertained for Christmas, you make up the slide, you have a projector, they're very happy because it's something new. Then you ask a child to make the next slide. This is good stuff. I do this at home. So, let's go on to our lesson. We want to make basic slideshows. We want to present. We want to make good slides without having too much on it. The outline of my course should cover outlines, slide structure, the fonts to use on the slide, the colors for the font and the slide, the background. Then we'll conclude and ask questions. So, making your first slide or second slide, your outline is a good way to go. Your outline shows people what the whole presentation. My presentation is about presentations, but your presentation could be about oil change, could be about agbami, recliners, reboilers. You bullet point your outline for your participants to look at. In this presentation, we'll see how a reboiler works, types of reboilers, treatments of reboilers, and repairs. Simple bullet points. Don't list the slide too big. So that when he gets a glance at the slide, he sees everything and he looks back at you because there's nothing more to see on the slide. So your outline covers basic things you are going to talk about. Pictures are very good, but make one picture on one slide. Don't put text. This is a good structure. You use one slide and you talk for a minute. You can talk on a slide for 25 minutes. Do we all agree? Yeah. Don't you think I could put a picture here, just one slide, and we'll talk for 25 minutes?
Yeah.
Yeah, depending on what you're talking about. Because the knowledge is not on the slide. So you want to avoid getting the student to think the knowledge is on the slide. The knowledge is with you. So the slide points the student to what you are saying. Or you put a good picture so that when you talk about it, you go to that picture. And don't be too fast in scrolling backward and forward. You have a feel of people following you when you're presenting. You have that feel from their faces. So when you go to the next slide, you know if you're going too fast or too slow. And thank God these days we have this, you can go back and forth. Before, we'll set up a slideshow and animation. These tools exist in PowerPoint. You set up an animation and rehearse it with time. This means that you know that you're going to talk for a minute. PowerPoint has that feature. You set it up and the slides change after 1 minute each. I can show you this at a later point. But for this class, I won't have time. Okay, so let's look at a good structure. You make it one or two slides per minute. You write a point form, not complete sentences. Don't write the whole sentence you want to say. Just write something like effect of bad repair. Then you talk about the effects. Don't put the whole effect on your slide. Include 5 points per slide. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Avoid too much words. Don't put too big grammar, too big phrases. Don't use strong terminology except you have to. Of course, in your field, you all have